Why do I stand up here? Anybody?
To feel taller.
No. Thank you for playing, Mr. Dalton. I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.
How can we be so different? Your teacher gave you a really hard book this time.
No, sit up, babe. Sit up. Smile to babe. Don't attract attention to yourself. Some of these men are my neighbors. They know that I'm Tutsi. Just smile as if they are friends to me.
In the best interest of the child to remain in the home, and I order her detained.
Why is he going home with me?
I can go at least another 9 rounds, but you gotta let me.
You think what they think, Sam can't take care of Lucy.
It doesn't matter what I think. It matters that we win.
It matters to me.
You have to fight for her.
You don't know what it's like when you're trying, you don't ever get it.
Why do you want to learn?
Because if I learn, then I'll be a regular good man.
We are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion.
Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, we have unearned luck. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends. Does the puck a liar call? So good night, and to you all, give me your hands, and we be friends. And Robin shall restore amends.
And it's about love.
All you need is love.
All you need is love. All you need is love.
Poetry,
All you need is love.
romance, love. These are what we stay alive for.
And you know, it's amazing what you can learn when you just let go of the little things. I started to learn about other people. People who did nothing but have hope and not give up. People who did nothing but give their all to others. People who showed what love really is.
So just having him there is, you know, I still have my father, so that brings me happiness. That's all I need right there.
Putting God first in your life and everything else will fall into place. I haven't quite yet achieved fully putting God first, I'm not gonna lie. But I did start. I didn't used to go to church all that often. I started going, and I started praying more. And slowly but surely, my parents and I started getting along better. My social life became better, and I started to be able to distinguish good friends from bad ones. Things started to fall in place.
A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I think that's one of my favorite quotes. Because women do have strength. And every single woman who stands up for us is a woman with a strong heart, mind, and soul.
There's one quote that truly stuck with me this year. There's no one moral that applies to the whole world. It's interesting because it's very contradicting. If you think about it, society, they're constantly striving for world peace, like Bono or anybody else. While there is no moral rule for the whole world, so all the visions, all the views will always be different.
What I learned about myself. Well, I learned that I was selfish. You know, I focused on myself so much that I forgot to look around, to realize the situations that were happening around me, the struggles that were going around the world. You know, I had writers/creative block for the longest time, and thanks to your class, it set me free. My fear left and I began to create again. And walking into your class, sitting there and watching all those fascinating stories on that TV opened my mind. It inspired me. It opened that door I kept locked for so long. Now I just pray that it stays open. And I'm sure that it will.
Miss Lawson, throughout this year, the two of us definitely had our ups and downs. It's a given. At times I felt kind of misunderstood. This happens with me with a lot of teachers, unfortunately. I'm not very good at multitasking, so a lot of the times that I'm called out for not writing, I'm trying to listen to what you have to say so that I can later paraphrase it in my own words. I know the semester is over and I won't have you after Christmas, but I'd like to say sorry for being a pain, taking all the time, or talking all the time. I'm gonna miss coming to your class a lot, Mr. Lawson. Thank you for everything you taught me.
I really enjoyed the video project. Even though you're a little bit hard to handle, I feel like we both learned a lot about each other, and we learned a lot about the class.
Yeah, definitely. Doing this project with you has been actually very fun. Learned a lot about you, definitely. Hard to work with, also. Kind of bossy, but this is really, really fun. Not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. And what about the class?
I like the class. I mean, his tests are a little bit challenging, but
It's good, though.
I feel like...
It's like a good kind of challenging.
Yeah.
It,
remember when I tried to help you study?
Yeah.
For one of them?
Yeah.
It was a little bit, you were a little bit hard to handle. Because you don't pay attention. But,
well, I studied by myself after that.
Yeah, you studied after yourself after that. And you did a lot of, like, helping out after I reached out to you and told you that you should help out.
I tried to donate every time that... I mean, I did donate every time.
Yeah,
so
and I noticed that, and I thought it was weird because I didn't expect you to. So I was kind of proud of you.
And when I went to the protesting thing?
Yeah, I was surprised about that too, because, I mean, I had mentioned it to you, but I didn't think you were going to do it, so...
I did.
So I feel like you've grown as a person.
I definitely have. Learned a lot about myself, too.
It's good.
Yeah.
Proud of you.